Good morning. Yo, what's up guys? We're back again for another video. You might notice it is currently nice, bright, and sunny. It is not 4 o'clock early morning like I thought I would be waking up at. Basically, what happened was last night, around midnight, I got done with yesterday's video and thought everything was going to be done. Thought I was going to be, good to go. I thought yesterday's video was done. I thought everything was good to go. I got everything all uploaded and then kind of was just chilling for the night, getting ready to go to bed, or at least so I thought. I really tried to go to bed. I tried to go to sleep. I laid in bed for, I don't even know how many hours. Quite a few hours we laid in bed. Was not able to go to sleep. Apparently I forgot this chair outside, so now it is permanently stained, so that's awesome. Last night we tried going to sleep. I wasn't able to go to sleep, so I ended up just staying up and finishing some more videos, getting caught up on some YouTubes. And right before I was about to basically go into my room to just I knew I wasn't gonna be able to go to sleep, but I was just gonna go lay in bed, at least lay down, at least just close my eyes, let my brain kind of hopefully try and wind down a bit while the video was uploading. I opened my email and I got some bad news. So right before I was about to go to sleep, I opened up my email and it was kind of a weird email. I was supposed to have a job interview over the phone today with a cable company. I think I was going to be basically digging ditches, laying cables, doing, manual labor, stuff like that. And basically the email said, hey, sorry, our managers decided to close that job opening, so our interview for tomorrow is no longer, I've canceled it. Thank you for your time. Or I should say, thank you for wasting my time, because the amount of time it took for me to fill out an application, send an email back and forth, get a job interview, even though it was only virtually, that took so much time, and I got absolutely nothing for it, other than I didn't apply to any jobs yesterday or the day before, because I was kind of just waiting to see how this job interview went today. So yeah, that really stunk. That was not the news I wanted. And then I go in my room, I go to try and lay down, go to sleep, however you want to say that, and yeah, I didn't go to sleep. I think I was up all night long till 7 or 8 in the morning. So the only thing that really saved me was I was actually supposed to have 2 interviews today. Both of them were virtually over the phone. The weird thing was the second interview, the lady was texting me and she asked me what time I was available today. And I originally wanted 1:30. Well, I got a text from her yesterday at 1 something saying, hey, sorry, that time is already that time slot's already full. So then I replied back, but I guess I replied back too late. So I think she told me she had an opening at 11. So I don't know what happened between 8 o'clock and 10:30, but I definitely was able to get a little bit of a nap. I think I maybe slept for 2-3 hours. And yeah, now it's 10:30. I'm just kind of killing 30 minutes wasting time until this lady hopefully calls me. I don't know if she's just gonna FaceTime me, or I don't know how this works. I've never done a virtual interview. I'm kind of glad, because I don't think I'll be as nervous as when I'm in person, sitting across the table just one-on-one with the person. A little more nervous than if I'm just in my living room. So yeah, I'm gonna head inside, maybe clean up the beard a tiny bit so it looks better on camera. Not that it's probably gonna even matter. Put on a nice shirt and then wait for this lady to call me. Hopefully the interview goes good. Hopefully we can get a job. All it is working at the True Green, the people that ride around on those things and spray your lawns with pesticides. Basically, rich people that want their lawns to stay green all the time and don't have the time to take care and maintain them. They just pay a company called True Green to come out and they basically spray your lawn, gets rid of all the weeds, keeps it green. Be a pretty easy job, I think, outdoors, just driving around, doing a route, spraying people's yards. Shouldn't be that hard of a job, and the pay is good enough for me. It pays the bills. So I'm gonna go inside, get a nice shirt on, wait for this lady to call, cross both my fingers, and I'll update you guys. Also, completely separate side note, I noticed when editing yesterday's video, there are a few times in the GoPro where like my first few words, or the first part of the sentence basically got cut off. And I think I was just hitting the record and then like talking immediately. And I just gotta be more patient and wait for the, you know, the GoPro to actually like start recording before I start trying to talk to you guys. So we're getting better, we're making improvements. Now we're inside, so I need the light, I know. But I also need the light for this interview, so yeah, we're gonna set the phone up on a tripod, try and look somewhat professional. I don't know, maybe we gotta find a good background to put ourselves against. Maybe we'll just do it in here and have the window behind us. Not really sure, haven't figured it out yet, but update you when I know. Well guys, we got our nice dress shirt on. You know, business on top, casual on bottom. I don't know if this lady is just late. I don't know if she has just ghosted us again. I don't know if I've gotten 2 interviews in one day where I've just gotten ghosted. I really don't know what's going on, but it's currently 11:03. She was supposed to call me at 11, video chat me, whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I even messaged her and said, hey, I'm ready. She said she called. Alright, well, this is turned out to be more fun than I wanted, but at least she's trying to message me, so I'll figure this out. Alright, so I'm currently on the phone, but it's been at least 3 minutes and she hasn't said anything. The last few times where she would say, okay, hold on a minute, and then I could hear her typing. This time she just said, hold on a minute, and it went quiet. I waited like 2.5, 3 minutes, and then was like, hello, you still there? And she was like, yeah, hold on a minute. And now it's been like another 3 minutes. Like, I don't know what she's doing. This is weird. I'm just sitting here in silence with my phone on mute, waiting for her to say something again. Also, I thought it was a video interview, so I got all looking nice, and it's just over the phone. Oh, hopefully this goes good.
Sorry about that.
Oh, she's back.
Supervisor on the line. I apologize about that.
That's no problem.
Alright, so,
Let's freaking go. Oh, I think you already know. You already know. We got the job. Oh, that makes... You guys have no idea how much of a stress this is not on my shoulders anymore. So, about that, when I was on hold, basically, she said her supervisor was on the other line. I don't know why a supervisor needs to interrupt an interview for over 5 minutes without ever saying anything. I thought that was kind of a little unprofessional and weird, but I don't care. She offered me the job. After the 25 minutes, I was like, so, when am I going to hear back from you, or how will I know? And she's like, actually, based off your past, basically based off my past job experience, being that I've already mowed yards, working at Benson, lifting heavy stuff, that's not an issue. She's like, actually, I'd like to just offer you the job now, as long as I pass the background check, which I will, because I have a clean, I don't have anything on my background. There's nothing. So, clean record, should get the job. She didn't mention or say anything about a drug test. I'm imagining I'm still going to have to probably pass one because I'll be driving for them, so I'd imagine they're going to want to make sure I'm clean. So, we're staying sober. I'm not going to start giving in yet. Like, we already made it through all of these withdrawals, the worst of it last night. If you can't tell from my voice, I am so relieved. And yeah, the money, I guess we'll get here eventually. Will we have it in time to pay the bills? I don't know. It's just gonna be one of those things where it is what it is at this point. The whole job process, I think she said the background check can take up to 2 to 10 days, which I don't have anything on my background, so that should hopefully be on the quicker end of those 2 days. And then I gotta go get a physical, and then I gotta get trained, so I'm sure it's probably gonna be at least another 2 weeks before I'm actually working for them and making money. And that's like putting me at the end of the month where everything's due. So, yeah, we're going to be cutting it close. It's going to be tight. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing the rest of the day. See how I've just been walking in circles like this? This is what I was doing for the past 20 minutes on the phone with this lady, because she basically asked me a question, I'd reply, and then she'd have to sit there and type it all out, and I'd just sit there for 2 minutes, and then she'd ask me another basic question. In your previous job, what was a time where you experienced a problem and had to overcome it? And then, you know, I give her my answer, and she's got to sit there and type it all out. Yeah, I don't know what the rest of today's video is going to be. It is really nice and sunny out. I kind of want to go play some frisbee golf, especially since we got some good news. Oh, man. Alright. We also need to, like, clean this stuff. I am sick of it being on these tables. This video's a mess. It's a mess, Lola. Thought we were going to have a video interview, got all nice looking. Turns out it was just over the phone, and then we got the job! We got the job! Let's go! You're not excited? You're not excited like I am. Alright, so hopefully I Alright, well, I was under the impression I was supposed to be waiting for an email that was going to be coming to me within like the next 2 minutes, and I was supposed to open up that email and then fill out the background check stuff. I checked my one email, I checked my other email, I checked both my spam folders. I don't have an email, so I don't know what she sent it to, but I sent her a text. I was like, hey, still haven't got the email, and then I gave her my actual email that it should be sent to. And now I'm just sitting here waiting. Stop! Trying to film a video. I don't need my arm licked. Oh, talk about a stinking roller coaster, man. I still gotta go run today, and it's like really hot out there, and I really don't want to run. But I also don't want to wait to the end of the night to run, because I don't like running at the end of the day. I prefer to wake up in the morning and run. I don't know if you guys can see that. Got a little slug on my knife. I was outside flipping it. I dropped it in the grass. I picked it up, and now I got a little friend. I'm showing you on the GoPro, but I don't think it can zoom in enough. Check out this little slug. Or whatever he is. I have no idea. But he is stinking cool. I like dropped my knife in the grass, and I picked it up, and he was just walking around. He's like translucent, but you can like see his internals. Wow. Alright, buddy. Back to the grass. Alright. He's free. I just videoed the slug. There's a hummingbird. Look at him. Right above the flag. What? I didn't know I had hummingbirds around here. I need to get a hummingbird feeder now. If you guys haven't noticed by now, I have a lot of stuff. And a lot of like little stuff. So I need a little organizer, like an EDC tray that we can put our stuff in and organize our stuff. So we got the 3D printer. We're going to 3D print a little tray here that can hopefully keep us a little more organized. I think it's only supposed to take like an hour, hour and a half to print, so hopefully it goes good. The first time printing a new print is always a little, you know, you don't know if it's going to work or if anything's going to go wrong or if you need to change the file or settings or anything like that. So the first print is always a little, well, you don't know what's going to happen. So I think the nozzle part that gets hot that the plastic gets extruded through is heating up right now. And once that gets hot enough, it should start going and doing things. Alright, so the bed's hot. I think the extruder part is heating up right now. Oh, I spoke too soon. Here we go. She's doing things. She's a-moving. It's only going to take like an hour to print, but it would be a little interesting to watch it on like a time lapse. So yeah, let's set up the camera, set up a time lapse. Hopefully the camera don't die. So I definitely had the GoPro shooting a time lapse and then the battery died. So I got my phone going. Should only take like another 15 minutes or something for it to print. You want to go play fetch? You want to go play fetch? Come on, let's go show him. Let's go show him the launcher. Come on. Come on, let's go. I'm going to take Will in the backyard and use the Nerf dog that I showed you guys the other day. Forgot about my chair, which apparently isn't white now. I don't know what's going on. I need to take that back inside. Got a nice dirty chuck it ball here. Grab our launcher. It's literally called Nerf dog, like it was made for dogs. Silly, did you guys just see that? She was like hopping backwards on her 2 feet and bonked her head into the fridge, or the old washer here. She's so excited. What's cool about it is you don't, like, if you use a normal tennis ball, it gets all like slimy and stuff. Well, you don't have to pick it up. You just kind of use it like one of those golf ball picker-uppers, and you just go like that, and then you cock this back, and that's it. I think mine is kind of starting to wear out because it used to make it all the way to the fence. Drop it. But so then you just like recock. Again, just like a golf ball. Cock it. And then I just go like that with my like hand, and I just kind of give it that extra little oomph. Really shoots it out there. And yeah, I'm not wearing my arm out at all. Lola's having a great time. It's effortless. I know those like chuck it sticks, I know a lot of people like, but you have to, you know, still throw it with your arm, or this thing. That is the only downside right there. You just saw. If you don't stick it good, sometimes the ball does want to fall out. But you just re-stick it and you're good to go. Play with her for another 15 minutes or so, and then go inside and printer should be done. My dad also left the trimmers here, so hopefully we can do something with this because it's getting kind of crazy. Alright guys, I just thought of a really fun future video idea. How cool would it be if we bought another Nerf dog blaster and then we take this one apart, and our whole goal is to upgrade this to see if we can get it to shoot like over 100 yards, or I don't know, like what's the farthest we can get the Nerf dog launcher to go when we modify it. I have no idea what the internals are like, or you know, if it's even moddable. I mean, anything's moddable, right? You can make anything work if you try hard enough. But yeah, let me know in those comments down below if you guys would like to see me buy another Nerf dog blaster and take it apart and see if we can upgrade it to, like, you know, shoot over the fence and go super far. I think that'd be fun. What do you think? Would you like an upgraded Nerf blaster? You know you would. Did you have fun? Did you want some water now? Come on, let's go get some water. We'll check on the 3D printer. You got water in your bowl. There's water right here. You want some? I still hear it going. I thought it would have been done for sure by now. Almost 89%. Be done in like 10 minutes. Well, there we have it. An hour and a half later, we have ourselves a new EDC tray organizer. Let it cool down and we'll pop it off the build plate. Boom. There we have it. I don't even think I really need to clean this up at all. It's all pretty Yeah, it's solid. Nice. Sweet. So my mom just came over, or I should say Willow just came over and was like, you gotta come over. I was like, what? You gotta come over. Okay, for what? How heavy is it? Did you put it in there?
Oh yeah, it's heavy. I can barely pick it up.
I'm sure it ain't that bad.
You're a stronger guy than me.
So I called my mom earlier today and she said, hey, I got something for you. And I was just like, okay. She's like, yeah, but I can't tell you what it is. I'm just like, okay. Yeah, like, literally, that's all I had. No context, no nothing. So Willow comes over and was like, hey, you need to come over to your sister's. Because if you don't know, my sister lives across the street, 2 houses down. So I walk across the street. My mom's like, here, come to my trunk. Look what I got. I don't know why I didn't go to your house because you're not going to be able to carry it. And, yeah, we got a new chair. So I have this chair, and it's kind of seen better days. I mean, the chair itself is still fine. It's just all the leather, you know, starting to peel off. You know, there's a chunk missing here. Something else is weird about it. I don't remember, honestly, at this point. But yeah, I mean, the chair still works, but it's seen better days. And I guess they were having a super, like, cyber clearance sale or something. And she got it pretty cheap, so I didn't know what we were doing today, but now I know. We got to put our new chair together and then figure out what we're doing with this chair, where we're going to put it. Maybe I'll just put it in my bedroom and get rid of my old computer chair. Not really too sure, but yeah, we got a new chair, so that's exciting. Also, I have no idea what color it is. I'm about to unbox the chair. 2 things. Unbox the chair. 2 more things. We still have to go on our run, which we will do. I'm not looking forward to today's run at all, not gonna lie. Like, I have no motivation to go run. I don't know why I decided I wanted to get in shape and start running again, because running sucks. Like, it's not fun. I mean, once it's done with, you feel better, but right now, I wish I would have woke up this morning and got out of bed at 5 o'clock and actually just gone and ran, but I was up all night, didn't sleep, just can't sleep because of withdrawals, so yeah, still fighting that. Hasn't been as bad as I thought. I think I'm actually maybe over the hump now. We'll find out tonight whether I can go to bed or not, but alright, chair time. Well, we are making progress. It's not very fast progress, but it is progress. You can't have a spinny chair and not spin. Whee! So the building's going good. I don't really see any more problems arising. These all pieces, I pretty much know where everything goes without even using the instructions anymore. The hard part about putting this together is using this stinking little Allen wrench that's not comfortable with cheap threads that are like, they don't want to thread in. They already have thread lock on them. So it's just taking a while because the tools are less than ideal. And I could probably go find an Allen wrench out in the shop. But we're going to take a minute and sit down and just eat an apple. 1, because I'm pretty hungry but don't really have an appetite still from not smoking, not drinking, going sober. And 2, I don't know, an apple sounds good right now. I haven't had an apple in a while. And doing the 30-day challenge using this Buck 110. It's the only knife we can use or carry for the next 30 days. I haven't cut an apple with it yet, and when I worked at my old job, I used to basically eat an apple every single day at lunch. So I've ate a lot of apples in my life, and it's a good comparison for me to like tell me, hey, is this knife got good geometry? Is it sharp? Does it need to be thinner? And blah, 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 etc., etc. So cutting the apple will be a good test for the Buck 110. Alright, I'm genuinely, that's a weird word, that's a hard one to say. I'm genuinely curious if anyone else eats their apples like this. 2 things, 3 things, 4 things, 5 things, there's too many things. 1, I don't like my apples cold. I kind of have sensitive teeth, so I usually pull them out of the fridge, let them sit for a little bit so they're not like absolutely freezing. I prefer them to just be kind of at room temperature with a little bit of, you know, coldness to them. I don't want my apple to be warm, but I don't want it to be like so cold that my teeth are annoyed because it's so cold. And then I got really sensitive teeth as far as just, I don't know, I don't have good gum health. So I always have to cut my apples. And I'm curious if anyone else cuts their apples like this. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just curious what the internet has to say about how I typically cut my apples. So I usually cut it in half. Cut it in half. Cut it in half. So you got your 4 little quadrants there, right? And then all you're going to do is you're just going to take and make a little V. Make a little V. And then just give it a little pop. It'll sit on the blade. You can throw it in the garbage. I'll just put it on the plate here. And I basically do that for all of them. So I just kind of make a little V. Make a little V. Cut out that core. You know, all where the seeds are. But you don't lose like this entire spot up here that people have to use one of those like decors. You know, you lose the whole like top and bottom half of the apple. That it's still good. You know, there's no seeds there. Last one. And then this apple did have a little spot right here, which I'm just going to take and cut it out. And that's it. And now you have 4 little pieces that are very easy to just put in your mouth. 1, 2, 3 bites each, or 2 bites each, whatever, depending on the size of the apple. It also helps with not getting the apple skin stuck in your mouth, because you're biting down this way, not like this way. You know, if you just took the apple and you just went bite, your teeth are going down, and this, you know, the skin is going to go right in between your teeth and get stuck. Where if you eat them up and down like this, chomp, 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 it's a lot harder for the skin to get stuck in your teeth, at least. That's what I found in my experience. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. Am I weird? Does anyone else cut their apples like that? Did I just discover something new? Or is this just how everyone does it, and I've never seen anyone else eat an apple before? I'm curious. Let me know. I think the being stuck at home all day and not having a job is getting to Lola as much as it is getting to me. And I know we did get approved today, or we got offered a job, but as I stated earlier, I think in the vlog, until I'm actually trained, until I've worked there for a day or two, and I basically know I've guaranteed that first paycheck, I'm kind of treating it like I still don't have a job, because yeah, until I get that first paycheck, until I actually have money going into my account, doesn't really feel like I have a job yet. And I kind of have a feeling it's going to be, you know, a week of training, another week of like getting everything just going as far as like paperwork and all that stuff goes, and then maybe I'll be working by the start of next month. Hopefully, cross my fingers. I mean, I could be completely wrong, and I could just get a call tomorrow and, you know, they want me to start on Monday. I don't know. That would be the better of the two. I would prefer it like that, but I can't, you know, force them to call me. You know, it's just kind of one of those things. You just gotta wait for the background check and everything to go through, and eventually we'll be back to working again. We'll be having a job and making some money. But that's besides the point, I guess. At this point, you're hungry? I heard you over there munching. Alright, show me. What do you want? Show me. Come on, show me. What do you want? You just want some more water? Is you thirsty? Did you drink all the water? Maybe that's what it was. No, you still got water. I'm not sure why you're bothering me. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I think she just gets bored like I do. And she has a really weird thing too, where like I can have food in her bowl all day and she won't touch it. But as soon as I get a phone call and I'm talking on the phone, she thinks that someone is coming over here or we're going to do something, and then she'll go and start eating her food. So because I'm talking to you guys right now, she thinks something's about to happen. She thinks maybe we're about to leave. Maybe we're about to go somewhere. Oh, quick, I got to go eat my food before we leave. Or, I don't know. It's, dog's weird, but I absolutely love her. Lola's my best friend. I'm sure you guys will see plenty more of her on the channel. Alright, let's finish this chair so we can go get our run done before it gets too dark out. Not that I'm worried about running in the dark, but I don't know. It's just nicer running in the daylight when you can actually see and like see cars and stuff, not having to worry about headlights if you're gonna get run over from behind you. Alright, you already know I've been putting it off all day. It's finally not too hot. There's still a little bit of daylight, so we're not running in the dark. Basically, my house, obviously, and then if you go all the way to the end of the street, it's a half mile. So if I run to the end of my street and I run back, it's a mile. It's kind of a perfect distance. Yeah, I'm gonna go run. I don't know, I don't really have a goal for speed today. It was more just, you know, we gotta do the run. We relapsed the other day. We're back at it today, day 2. I wanted to have a fast run today, but I just physically don't have the energy from not eating, from not having an appetite. I think the only thing I've ate today is a turkey sandwich and then that apple. And my stomach is starving. Like, I'm really hungry right now. I just don't really have an appetite. I'm kind of hoping that after my run, I can eat something before I go to bed. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I'm gonna go get our mile running finished today, and I'll see you guys when I'm done. We still gotta finish putting the chair together, so go finish our run and then come back and finish building the chair. Well, guys, we did it. We were successful. We got our run in today. Did it already go away? No, it's still there. Just under 8 minutes. Kept a 7:43 mile pace, which I'm pretty happy about. I wasn't trying to go fast, and I didn't feel like I was going fast, and I had the same pace as I was at, I think, yesterday, the day before, and I felt like I was running a lot faster those days. So that just tells me my body is getting used to it. It's adapting. It's slowly getting back into shape, which is ultimately what we wanted. I did run in the Vibrams again today, and I didn't have any issues, but I do notice I run different. When I have the toe shoes on, I'm definitely running more on my toes, where when I'm wearing just like the normal sneakers, I'm probably more on my heel. I don't really know what is the right or wrong way. I don't know. I just know that my calves were sore the other day, so I wore the regular running shoes. I think I'm gonna keep wearing these until my calves decide to act up again, or we just want like a rest day. So I think I said earlier, basically if I run down to the end of my street, it's a half mile. So down and back, that's my full mile. I've just been running on the road, which is, well, one, it's bad for your, you know, joints, legs, knees, everything, which is probably why the tennis shoes felt a little bit better, because I actually did have more cushion. But also, it's just boring. Like, I basically run in a straight line. I run in a straight line back. It's all on the same elevation. There's no hills, nothing, which I'm not saying I want to run hills, but it would be nice to have some difference, variety. So I think tomorrow, when I wake up and go for my run, I'm actually going to get in my car and I'm going to drive to a park that I used to go run at, which has a pretty nice trail, and it like kind of goes around the lake, and I ain't been out there in a few years. So I think tomorrow when we wake up in the morning, instead of just running on the road, we're going to go run some trails, switch it up a bit. For now, I'm going to go inside, finish building this chair. Here you guys can really see the difference. The blue one almost goes like flatter than flat. I don't think it's necessary. You shouldn't really be laying this flat or sleeping in a gaming chair anyway, so yeah, but there we go. We got it together. That's it for today's video. Leave some comments down below what you guys want to see me do in future videos, what you like, what you don't like, positive criticism. It's always appreciated. Make sure you guys subscribe if you're not already. Click that notification bell so you guys get notified when we go live, new videos, uploads, all the new future updates in the future coming soon to you guys. But you gotta hit that subscribe button. That's it, guys. Like, favorite, share, do what you gotta do. Subscribe if you haven't already. So, guys, I'll see you tomorrow.